Hello, and welcome to Rooks and Hooks YouTube chess channel. Today's date is the 27th of November 2024. It's 1941 on this Wednesday evening. We are off work tomorrow, so without further ado, day 21, everybody. Let's create a game. 15 minutes plus 2. It's rated, and let's click on that king. What have we got? 15 plus 3, that will do us fine, and we are black again, and this guy is Mulot or Molot, and we have a e4, so we're going to go Scandinavian again like we did in the last game. Obviously the queen, and then it'll be the knight. You have the classical a5, but we're going with Andrew Martin. Big shouts out to the international master Andrew Martin. We're going to go with the adopt line, queen straight back to d8, everybody. I don't know what's been going on with the chess lately. We are day 21, but I'm taking each day as it comes. I was meant to start this day yesterday, but we are with work, etc. Got my cup of coffee to get me through the game. Lovely jubbly, and it's d4. So we're just going to continue with a knight f6. Hopefully it'll be knight c3 now, and then we will follow up with, there we go, bishop g4. And in the last game I did actually notice when I said poor move to b4, it was actually g4. So sometimes, you know, you get in your b files mixed up with your g files and your h files mixed up with your a files. It happens, you know. So we'll go bishop g4, maintaining the pin. If they play the bishop here, we take, they take, and then we play c6. Then we're going to play e6, and then we're going to build up our center with a bishop controlling this diagonal from f8 to b4, and then we can think about bringing the knight bd7. So there we go, the bishop has been deployed. Mulot is rated 1662. We are 1651 today on Lead Chess. It's probably around 1400 maybe on chess.com. I know it's slightly lower, but there we go. And what else have we got to talk about? Aston Villa versus Juventus tonight. Kickoff is at 8 o'clock. So we should get the game just before starting, just after this game finish of chess. Ding, World Championship match. Yes, it's 1-1 apiece, isn't it? I haven't even followed any of the games as thoroughly as I would like to. The working week has been great. I managed to get a little glimpse on GB News on the anniversary of the pub bombings, the 50th anniversary. Lovely service, lovely ceremony, and we go with c6 there, so we stop the bishop defending against a b7 there. What can they play now? I think they play here or they castle, which they've done. So we will play e6 like we did. They usually play rook e1 now. Bring the bishop down. We can think about bringing the knight here after we've played bishop e7. So it's fairly even at the moment. Standard book openings for this line, and they can think about maybe playing rook e1 now. Maybe a4, but they need to get the queen, so that this c pawn's blocked in by this knight. So usually they want to connect the rooks, so they play the queen here and then have the rooks here. We still yet to castle. They have 3 pieces developed, we've got 2. We have knight bd7 to follow up with. There's rook e1 as anticipated. So we shall continue, like all our pieces are developed now. We've got the diagonals here with the queens, so we can just simply set the queen and the bishop here for a battery to check the king and win a pawn potentially. So that's 2 moves away. We can castle, maybe queenside, castle long, or kingside short for those who adopt that notation. Let me just check it's recording. Yes, it's recording. So the knight's coming to e4 here to attack this knight. So just, do we win a piece here? If we take the knight, they've got to take the bishop, and they're attacking the queen there. So if we take back with the queen, then the bishop takes the black knight here. So it's an advantage for white there. So they've got the tempo move. We could simply just ignore that knight and put the queen on c7, and then they would take. We would maybe take with the bishop, they take back. We've got the knight here. Dunno. What do we reckon, guys? Do we just ignore that, and or do we take the knight on e4? We don't take the knight because it's, we could attack the bishop, they take. We've got h6 as well, but I've got a feeling they'll just take. Then we can take, then they'll take with the knight, then we can take with the bishop. We can still play the queen here. We could even in fact take the pawn. I think we could. Do we win a pawn here? Let's just see what happens then. So let's just go through that. h6, right? Bishop takes knight, knight takes bishop, knight takes knight, bishop takes knight, and then we've got the chance of winning this pawn. But they'll play more than likely c3 here. So let's just go with that then. h6, see what happens. So knight takes knight. With the check. We take knight back with the knight. I might have just said bishop takes, but I wanted to hold on to the dark square bishop, to be fair. So the bishop has to either take the knight or move. So they've come back to defend, that's fine. So more than likely, it makes sense to build up with g5 after we played queen c7 and castled long. So we've got the rook on this file, and then we can think about playing f5, followed up with knight to e4. That's a great outpost for the knight, and then we've got this diagonal with the queen, and then we can still build up with the battery here. So let's go with queen c7 then. What are they going to play now? They could play c3, they could play c4, they could play rook c1. They have got the bishop pair. There we go, there's c3 as anticipated. So we're going to castle, or do we play the battery first? What do we do, guys? Do we play the battery first? Yeah, play the battery first. So we're eyeing down the check here with the pawn. There we go, there's the pawn move, that's fine. But if somehow, if we can castle long, you've always got the rook on this file attacking the queen on a half open file, but you know, like where you get a chance to make a decoy with what this pawn move. So if they take, you've got a sniper move on the queen there. So, or we play g5 now. Or we could even play h5 and push this pawn up. Then we can castle long. And then we have got these rooks connected up here. So there is some plan in the wings. Oh, what have I done? I've clicked with the mouse. Oh well. I've clicked with the mouse. Never mind. Okay, right, we're gonna have to think of something now. That's just throwing everything out of proportion. So we do not want to play g5 now, because they could have a sacrifice and start getting all this. Right, what do we do now then? We'd tap the rook here, couldn't we? Okay, what about e5? Push e5. Pawn takes, bishop takes. Rook a to d8, attacking the queen. So we've got this, we've got that. Okay, let's drop back then. I missed that. Okay. That's fine. We've got a chance of winning a pawn here. I think we might be winning a pawn here. We've also got knight to e5 to have an outpost. So at the moment we've got bishop eyeing down this c5 pawn, bishop takes, queen takes, and we've got a simplified end of the middle game with the bishop and knight ending. Right. (11 minutes 30 seconds), 8 minutes 34. Okay. We win the pawn. The rook can't take the bishop because the queen's defending. I've got a feeling rook c1. There we go. So they win the bishop here. Okay, can we play rook a d8? No, because we lose a rook now. But if the queen takes rook, queen takes rook, rook takes queen, bishop takes queen. That's the exchange order. So we're looking at rook takes queen. Sorry. So queen. Still under attack here. They're attacking this pawn here. Right. What does that do? Rook takes bishop. Still defending. So if queen takes queen, bishop takes queen, we're attacking the rook. Rook can't take bishop because queen takes bishop. Queen takes rook, sorry. So it should be queen takes queen, bishop takes queen, we're attacking the rook here. Okay, queen doesn't want to do that, so they pulled away. So we can go here, attacking the bishop. And we've got the rook. Okay, there's still attacking. Right, so we're okay because the rook's protecting our bishop. We'll drop back here, so we've got an escape square to come back here. Right, so really, if they don't take this bishop, we'll take the bishop because they double up on the pawns here and it exposes this file, the G file. Okay, so then now they're attacking the queen. That's fine. Don't just move because you're on the camera, Ian. You've got to slow down. So let's ask yourselves what they're doing. So they're attacking the queen now. So we can't move the bishop. We could move the pawn, but bishop, no, we still lose a piece there. So let's just go back on the diagonal with the queen. Sorry, just knocking the mic. Could play knight to d5 here. Okay. Right. Pawn, protecting pawn, rook attacking this. Okay. What about knight to d5? Knight to d5. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. Rook takes pawn. No, pawn takes. Queen takes queen. Bishop takes. Rook takes pawn. Rook takes, okay, let's try that then. So we're attacking the dark square bishop here. In my mind now, I can just see us with one rook, one bishop apiece with 6 pawns for both parties heading towards the end game. After this exchange, if the light square bishop takes the knight, we're going to take with the pawn. Queen takes, bishop takes. So we're looking at what else has got b4. So bishop. Okay, let's get rid of the bishop then. So they're on this diagonal here. Okay, so they're attacking this pawn here. Okay, let's attack the queen because we've got to win this pawn here. Queen takes queen, A takes queen, bishop takes knight, rook takes knight, rook takes rook, pawn, C pawn takes rook. So we are a pawn up. So have a look at that, how we got the extra pawn. What's white got here? King G2. Rook E7 maybe, so they don't want to. So they've come back to defend B2. Okay. So we've got 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get one of the rooks off the board potentially. Rook F to E8. This is like the last game, bishop knight ending. And we had 5 pawns each, or 6 pawns each, but we were better position with the king. Right, there we go. So we've got the open file now. No, they can win the pawn back now, can't they? But no. Bishop takes knight, pawn takes knight, rook takes pawn. Pawn takes bishop, sorry, rook takes pawn. We've got a check here. King to G2. There we go. Okay, so we've got check, king, queen here, queen takes, pawn takes. Do we check all checks in this position? Why not? Check. Okay. Oh, we've got to watch this. Right, we've got to watch that. We had the mate here, didn't we? That was mate, because we couldn't go here. But then we could have brought the rook back. Well, now we can. So okay, you're off. Okay. Let's do that. I think we've won a rook here. So been lucky. We have won a rook. Because you have the pin with the queen on the king there. And they've resigned. They have resigned. So good game that was. So Mulat 1662. And we've gained 14 ELO points, 1651. So we're up to 1665 now. So yeah, a good game there. Watch out for the review tomorrow. Be tomorrow, hopefully. And this was day 21, Rooks and Hooks chess channel, sorry. Come on down and we'll see you next time on Lee Chess, Rooks and Hooks chess channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.